The rain hadn't been in the forecast, yet it fell in steady sheets as Adrian Cole's black luxury car glided through the quiet suburban streets. He wasn't supposed to be home, not today, not this early. Meetings had been cancelled unexpectedly, a rare crack in the tightly controlled schedule of a man who built his empire on precision. For years, Adrian had believed that providing everything money could buy was enough. A beautiful house, the best school, expensive toys, private tutors, what more could a child need? But lately, something had been off. His 7-year-old daughter, Lily, had started refusing to go to school. At first, it was small excuses. I feel tired, my stomach hurts, I forgot my homework. But then it turned into tears, real tears. Mornings became battles. His wife tried to handle it gently, but Adrian brushed it off. It's just a phase, he had said. Kids do this. Yet deep down, something unsettled him. As the car pulled into the driveway, Adrian noticed something strange. The house was unusually quiet. No music. No television. No laughter. Just silence, heavy and uncomfortable. He stepped inside. Hello, his voice echoed slightly in the spacious living room. No answer. He loosened his tie, walking further in. That's when he heard it. A faint sound, crying. His heart skipped. It was coming from Lily's room. Adrian moved quickly, his polished shoes suddenly loud against the wooden floor. The closer he got, the clearer it became. His daughter was crying, not loudly, but in that painful, suppressed way that made it worse. He pushed the door open. What he saw made him freeze. Lily was sitting on the floor, clutching her school uniform in her tiny hands. Her face was red, eyes swollen, cheeks streaked with tears. She looked up at him, and for a second, fear flashed across her face. Fear, not sadness. Not guilt, fear. Lily, Adrian's voice softened instantly. What's wrong? She quickly wiped her face, shaking her head. Nothing, Daddy. Nothing. That word hit him harder than anything else. He stepped inside, closing the door behind him. Sweetheart, you don't cry like that for nothing. She stayed silent, her fingers tightening around the fabric. Adrian knelt in front of her, something he hadn't done in a long time. Look at me. Slowly, she lifted her eyes, and that's when he saw it. A faint bruise near her wrist. His entire world tilted. Lily, what is that? His voice dropped, no longer calm. She instinctively pulled her hand back, hiding it behind her. Nothing. I fell. When? He asked immediately. At school. The word echoed in his mind. At school. A cold realization began creeping in. Did someone push you? He asked, trying to stay controlled. She hesitated, and that hesitation told him everything. His chest tightened. Lily, did someone hurt you? Her lips trembled, then she whispered, barely audible, they don't like me. Those 5 words shattered him. Who? Adrian asked, his voice now firm. She shook her head, tears forming again. I don't want to go back. His jaw clenched. All this time, he had thought she was being difficult. Lazy. Dramatic, but she had been scared, alone, and he hadn't seen it. Why didn't you tell us? He asked softly. I tried, she whispered. But you were always busy. The sentence hit him like a punch. Busy. He had missed it, all of it. The mornings she hesitated. The nights she stayed quiet. The small signs that something was wrong, because he was too busy building a life he hadn't been living in. Adrian took a deep breath, steadying himself. Lily, listen to me carefully. She looked up, her eyes filled with uncertainty. You are not going back there until I understand everything. Do you hear me? Her eyes widened slightly. Really? Yes. Really? For the first time, a small flicker of relief appeared on her face. Adrian gently held her hand, the one she tried to hide. You don't have to be scared anymore. Tears rolled down her cheeks again, but this time, they were different. She leaned forward and hugged him tightly, and Adrian realized something he had never allowed himself to admit before. This mattered more than any deal, any meeting, any amount of money. Holding his daughter close, he whispered, I'm sorry. And he meant it, but deep inside, a storm was building, because this wasn't just about a bruise, this was about someone hurting his child, and Adrian Cole was not the kind of man who let things go. He stood up slowly, lifting Lily into his arms. Stay with mommy today, okay? She nodded, resting her head on his shoulder. As he walked out of the room, his expression changed. The warmth was gone, replaced by something colder. Determination. By the time he reached the front door, he had already made up his mind. He was going to that school, and he wasn't leaving until he found the truth, because this time, he was not too busy. If this story touched your heart and you want more powerful, emotional stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support helps bring more meaningful stories to life, stories that make you feel, think, and see the world differently. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning.